morning, Painesville. I'm Jordan Johnson.
And I'm Brianna Gilmore.
And this is the 8th episode of the school year. We're glad you're watching.
The dance team is their second year of co-oping with BBE. Here's more from the team.
Painesville and BBE are in the midst of their second co-op season and are enjoying the partnership between their two schools. Kathy Mayer and Kim Kulzer are the two head varsity coaches of the combined dance team.
Okay, so we started the co-op last season. We joined teams to just grow in numbers and grow as teams. So BB and Painesville came together and made one larger team, which has been really exciting for the girls. We've had an opportunity to compete in 4 different routines. So we do JV jazz, JV kick, varsity jazz, and varsity kick. So pretty much every girl that comes out for dance gets to dance, just depends on what team they're placed on.
And those girls who aren't at the varsity skill level still get to compete at the JV level.
The season's going by pretty fast, actually, which is sad.
We're doing pretty good. We're improving a lot during the season, so our scores are going up.
During practice, and we're really working hard to improve our scores. So. We got 3rd place for JV Jazz. They got at our home competition in Bruton, which is awesome for them.
Mostly it's to go to state because last year we were only dragging a couple points behind. For scoring, it's mostly about how into it you are and how high your kicks are for high kick and how you can control your body and your moves precisely and clearly. But they have a ranking system, so you can score more points than another team, but if they like the other team's dance better, they can rank it higher than yours.
Off season we do a lot of parade dances, so during the summer we're always working on dance twice a week.
And fundraising.
And practices, optional practices every once in a while.
Start stretching.
If you're not a 7th grader, join just for kicks, which is a great idea, and then it'll help you know what kick and jazz is, so then you'll get the knowledge of it when you come to the dance team.
They can come to our competitions and
Basketball games.
We perform every now and then.
I think we really kind of went into this year talking about how we wanted to push the girls to be better than they were last year. You know, we're definitely having a bit more of a challenge competing in AA than we had in single A, so that sometimes can be discouraging for the girls. So we're really just trying to remind them to, compete better every time we hit the floor. So this year we've seen higher scores than we were at the end of last season, which is great for us as coaches and great for the girls to see.
Now for this episode's safety segment, starring the safe science guy, Mr. Thompson.
This is the time of year that you want to stay hydrated. You can bring a water bottle to class, but don't share it because you never know.
No!
Oh, no!
No!
This is what could happen. Oh no, cold sores!
Rick Kane joined the school board for his first 4-year term on January 14th. Jordan has a chance to sit down with him last week.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan Johnson, and this is Rick Kane. well, just to let you know that he's our new school board member. And would you like to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, Jordan mentioned I'm Rick Kane. I've been here in the Paynesville community for about 23 years. I was pastor at Grace United Methodist Church for 22 years and have been retired now for a year and a half. I have 5 children, all of whom graduated from Paynesville High School, and 17 grandkids. And my wife and I are both retired now, and we live just outside of town at Cronus Heights.
Why did you run for school board?
Well, I've always had an interest in education. In college, I actually was, at one point, training to be a teacher, and things changed, but I've always had an interest in education. I have several children who are in education, and now that I'm retired and have the time, I thought this would be a good place to put my time and energy. So I decided last summer that I would run for school board.
What areas would you like to focus on when addressing the board?
Well, one of my real interests is how we present ourselves as a school district to the community and to the world at large. And that means public relations. That means how we look to the community, what they see within us. So I want to make sure that we're presenting a good image and that people look at us and have a positive image of us.
All right. What do you think the strengths are of this district?
Well, I think we have strong academics right now. I think we're growing in that area. Technology is something that we're looking at very seriously with the one-to-one, and so I think that we're keeping up with the rest of the schools around us in that area of technology. But I also think that being a smaller school, we have many more opportunities for students here. And I think one of the things that I see within the school district is that kids can participate in a lot of activities, a lot of crossover. You know, in a larger school, you might have your jocks and you have your theater people and your music people. And here I see a lot of kids who are doing all those things, which kind of brings kids together. The students are bonded in that way. And so I think that's a strength that we have because we're a smaller school.
Just as 2 really quick fun questions.
Yeah.
First, let's go back to your high school days. And what was your favorite school lunch food?
Oh boy, you know, back in my day, we only got one choice. So if I were to say the sauerkraut that we got was my favorite, no, that wasn't. But I suppose it was the hot dog day, because that was about the only thing that was decent. Otherwise, we had pretty plain food in those days.
And then, what was your favorite class to take?
My favorite class, probably history, social studies was my main emphasis and interest.
All right. Well, I'm Jordan Johnson, this is Rick Kane, and we'll see you next time. At Mini Theater performed their winter program on Thursday, January 19th and Friday, January 20th. Here are some highlights.
Once upon a time, there's 3 families. There's a family of princesses, a family of knights, and a family of dragons. But then some fairies moved in and created all sorts of trouble. Susie's sassafras was the worst of them all. Peace is boring. Let's make things a little more interesting. Yeah, a little more interesting. Fairy dust! It's on Princess Rose too. So the fairies are behind all this pot of them. Ha 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 ha, that's right. What are you gonna do about it? The first darkness in the dreamtime, he, the sun goddess, brought sunlight to the earth. Birds and land animals lived in harmony. They danced together, played together, and enjoyed each other's company. Be quick about your thoughts, much to hunt for my evening meal. All right, it came to me in a flash.
What did?
The realization that we birds are far better than land animals. We can do so much more than they can. Why, they can't even fly.
You look upset. What's wrong?
Birds consider themselves better than land animals. Why, they fly about twittering. Birds are better. Birds are better.
How disgusting and absolutely untrue. Yes, Eaglehawk, tell your birds to stop spreading falsehoods about how much better they are than land animals.
I'm sorry, Kangaroo, but I can't do that. You see, they speak the truth.
They certainly do not.
They certainly do. Here, let me give you an example of our superiority. Well, birds can fly, and you can't. There you go. Oh, and another thing, we've got wings and feathers.
But you can't. How did you do this?
I cut the darkness in half. Part of the time there will be day, and part of the time there will be night. I'll keep the darkness for myself.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you see news happening or have a story idea, please email us at bnctvnews@gmail.com. See you again next time.
Okay, Rick Kane joined the school board for his first 4-year term on January 17th.
They were supposed to keep reading.
What are you doing?
I was gonna do something funny with it.
How do you say his last name?
Rick Kane.
Okay. Rick Kane joined the school board for his first 4-year term on January 14th. Jordan has a chance to sit down with him last week.
Oh wait, last week?
It's not awkward.
The committee had many things. Thanks for watching, and remember, Bree, you should talk with me so we can get this done with and go home.